This is Kessben 93.3 FM, a new wave of excellence in radio.
Newton Lartey, Marijata. Why Cradwa?
Hello, General.
Yes,
sir. Batman Premier League, at so on week 25. Now, before Baba Sports Stadium, Accra Sports Stadium, where Olympics host Brooklyn Chelsea over the same weekend game, and the 2-1 in favor of the host in Great Olympics. But General, that game, had the issues by but Brooklyn Chelsea. They were done bad by Omwankasa shape. Now, one thing I mentioned also, this attack here, you saw the tackle from Henry Ansu, and the tackle not Ankoye said they're not all expecting. It was a late challenge, and referee issued the yellow card. But the tackle isn't an issue, but the ensuing action after the tackle, and the issue. So after say Henry, make it out tackle there's a free kick and ever. But I keep saying number of times over box room had there, or even number 9, over how you defender because so be defending. Now in terms of defending, and you might be bring the goal through. So here, this white tower mark Henry Ansu a position before the free kick, by effect. And I generally say, sometimes the timing of the header is so important. So after saying Henry air crossroad and no kick ball in a free area, the timing was so wrong. Of course, through ball na air. Now watch here very carefully. All right, but and that is all down to timing. It's not about the leaping power, but I can leaping power there. What try ball no height, but ball in your drew now Henry and Sue as a center back with table 6. Now of course but just behind him, Abdul Razak Yusuf for Olympics now on Nokebono Eddie Hashim. So Ocean closely, it was down to the time and how or jumping, very top notch. But the timing of the jump was so wrong. So here, once our course but missed the target. He's missed the connection of the ball. There's no contact. But right behind him, in Olympics, first go through a key striker. But there's another set piece. And I keep telling you, football is a repetitive action. So here, Brooklyn Chelsea defended the kind of near post by 3 blocks. 1 for the post and 2 other zona markers. Now the ball in your mind, but I'll be telling you another problem. Ansu as our encounter our game, especially in dealing with aerial balls. So 2 towers and I'm highlight to her. Bako a brown and a bako a blue. The blue tower refers to Henry Ansu, but the brown a player friend say Yusuf Razak. So Razak na sujina Ansu echi. But the reason is Udika who second goal and as a first goal no Ujinachi. And for the second time as I saw Kojinachi. But let's analyze this. So of course Soro Biemwa, Obenya connection to the ball. And now for the second time, Obesa so Amnesia. I am sorry to announce this to you. He missed the second connection as well. So Ansu, you always go for the ball. Your position is right, but you always miss the ball in flight. What is the problem? The problem is your leaping timing. You go in the air for the ball. That is the only thing here, but your timing has always been wrong. So I have to work. But as soon as you miss the ball, the man behind you is Yusuf Razak. Intelligently, there be no original watching. O me say ball now waka edi ato Gregory ni go post mu. Ansu, I want you to work on this because you're a center back, very good. We're a national team player. You can't be committing that same error. And for this guy to be having, the 5th goal of the season, while Messi is in Mountain, but he's really showing some good promise for Olympics. Say Olympic season. Now back to Baba Sports Stadium where Daniel Lai officiating game. But here, can't kotoko shape, everyone some kakra hawa or era game. And general, it was a 4-1-3-2 shape and a kotoko era game. And me can't 1-1, me can't reach Boadu Agadas as a lone pivot. Not just say all body a certain 3 attacking midfielders in Richmond Lamptey, Azeze, and of course Isaac Opon. Omomi and Sano na airball behind Stephen Mukwala Daisy and Susa Mateus. So Kotoko shape on the right game. Of course, 4-2-3-1 by default. Isakuka being the lone forward and only the RTU team no Gaddafi Mohamed Sadat being the double pivot. Now Wakokunya Wrench and Abdullah or more ball on the flank. So 4-2-3-1. But that is the default. Changes the if indeed you call game no. Now sometimes there are not changes in the band because you not said you should no default and yes sanity. So from here me can Kotoko shape earlier and my main highlighted the real shape on the game, now how a back four, So this was the back four for Krobia, Kumasi, Asante Kotoko. You have your lone pivot here, and of course, Obasa also Ababenya, the attacking midfielders, me and Sanwa, body two strikers. So 4-1-3-2, and a manager, your friend said Gaza, at the game, as against RTU's 4-2-4 traditional formation. What it means, they say, RTU, even Omobo away, Baba Yara, who be any also. 2 midfielders, 2 out wide, and 2 strikers at the game. A very, very expansive side. Now, Krabia, now Obano Hall, and that the fry lights. Now, Baby Musadia. Let's just say, back Killer one. Half chances fell for both teams. But for Kotoko, they took full advantage of every single chance that fell their way. And that was how general a silly game, and it was a game everything that showed say Kotoko bet me a real game now, and I saw silly all the 3 points. Even though people have the opinion say after the red card and it changed the fate of the game, but Kotoko kept creating a lot of chances, and it showed real sense of urgency in the final third. Say in fact, say RTU engineer how Mukola and D'Souza else changed positionally. The fluid nature of their movement, definitely before the 90th minute and not chance back be at me. Sometimes Rose now, na lamte row no it me deceive man for power. But there was a bit of understanding between Mukola and Mattel D'Souza, now a new bet of an attacking duo. A man for actually be enyama. So what shall how mummy no more changing our position and now show say going forward. Kotoko bet me and be for the fitness of D'Souza no na a tone cynical cry say or yet the fitness. So you saw this change. Who say Ebebe Sheriff Lukman, this goalkeeper, 27-year-old Lukman. Now from here, goalkeeper selection also. This was the position of Sheriff Lukman. Now Osha I call the far post. I call far post because we are making a war no. Every free kick the distance of the ball and the angle of the ball determines how many players or blocks you create. So Hano, I look when I created it before, but war not react. No way did they react to the war. So Oshaya, guessing Japan you saw war no. One tries to for war in chain, but he knew the war no or more reacted. So RTU, I would say, gifted the first goal because in the part 4, none of them. It had to take Lukman to draw closer to the far post and San will be a tip to the ball. But you didn't say you should react. Defending Tina ball, but I can tell you, none of them really reacted to Augustine Japan's ball. That is not to bury the brilliance behind the free kick. Augustine Japan had the power. Because as a right back, now award that technique to bury set chances from set distances. I think said Oyade. Right after that, Kotoko kept the pressure on and you saw that ball. Say it was so apparent. Or then inside and a blocky ball, no referee Calabro no on Sano Edahe, natural or unnatural position. But watch this slower motion again. And Ubehu said, indeed, Nan Insano were BM out there a blockable, a bassa dear, not to say a penalty. Daniela was so right. And I could go in your almost second goal through as 7 days and look at that celebration. He's always been giving this to the fans at the Babayara under the far light. Odinya, and the second and the 10th goal of the season. Now Kotoko kept pressing. Now Osha pressing now. Count how many red jerseys you can find out here, and I will tell you the meaning of the press. So it was 3 for 3. And Akotoko, they winning this goal. Good in Yanshire, but this was the setup Akotoko at the Enya goal. So from here, and Augustine Japan quickly, or started pressing on RTU and build it out through that short, simple passing sequences. And I'm more pressing on quickly. So watch and analyze zone I may highlight it at the actual general. Neshe how Kotoko overloaded RTU in their own half. You can count 3 jerseys here, but how many are white or sea blue jerseys can you find here? 2. That is 3/2, and that is the overload now. In their own half, in their own territory. And I could press your more Mukwala. Look at the angle, very, very tight. Onya that goal, I mean, brilliantly. Or this celebration, at all so the moment. But the movement was so nice and solid. After say on balancing goalkeeper, no, I called the other angle. And keeping the confidence and the stamina in that goal, no, at the count. But right after the goal, he also had, in the 10th goal, said they're not medical, when Kotoko air started pressure room, I too knew Kwaya on the first one, look at this from of Georges and Fege dropping infield to play as a midfielder and connecting Mateus de Sousa. So Sousa after we call a goals, not the Sousa ever game. Now here and I maybe throw 3 different positions or changing Yansana or a goal under the far line. So this was the first movement of the striker. Now watch it very, very closely as he does the shoulder check. So after someone best circulate out wide, I come out now move kakra edging closer to the area, and that was how the goal came. But there was a link-up play. Sometimes in highlight here, say the inputs in terms of the goal scoring. So I'm for Antonetta and they say on a drop here about linking up play and Sana all movie at the box in Marco train. They kind of set tapping, and the goal was very, very nice. So 3 different positions. The Oko box room, Oko link up play, and look at the communication. I said, calma, qualis mi nombre. Mon check it, mon calm it down. Now mon check me dear Egumachi, and no not the Susa air catch on calma, qualis mi nombre. Me just no bano say, and Ubusaba by a fast, and I said, calma, Montumboase. After I saw the bono, a tunet more, a follow at the aba, and the message or the Macrobia fans. So, right after this, RT also made some chances set on the creative community. They intercepted a builder shot from Kotoko and almost says, and they will all have chances. But Frederick Asare has always been showing say a half chance of Krana or a half opportunity Mabono and Fahon. And he did his best from this distance. Mohamed Sadat tested the goal scored shot saving ability of Frederick Asare. And only idea RT last season. There were some of the teams in our general, no with me, and your goals from distances. But this time, unya Sadi and Beam, and I almost said some chances. But from here, I will not be continuing anymore. It's now down to my boss, Refikala, not just the technical side of officiating. Over the weekend, the encounter of few games, our ref are joining me now, or the interpretation and then the ideas. But unya and say, yeah, ref, not just say, Oba so the Babayara Sports Stadium. But before that, you share some of the actions. Our gamer, a course, our fry light, and I say, first one, dear, man record by a ref. Oh, yeah, or say, a PA, because on a catch defense and I suppose so. But before that, tussle, watch this very closely, ref, the far opinion, my Wadaruma.
Yeah, Newton. Almost say, the BIJJ offside, you can be say, at the time of the kick, where was the player? And now where is the player? Where was the player?
The receiving player.
Yes, because the moment the ball is kicked by one of his teammates.
Yes.
As I saw here, baby, a player no there. Oh, and we share assistant referee now. He was a little bit late.
Where's the assistant?
Yes.
Okay.
He was a little bit late, and you say instead of saying Kaube marking the last but one defender. Which are and Kebabe player we know went to me. Okay. And now offside the idea. Anytime be no I can say offside no. Any part of your body apart from your hand and then come home. It's and no assign players no more and no MOE offside. And if you look at this particular picture open to here, that means at the time of the kick, that Brazilian player no Kotoko. Now he was ahead of both the second, both the ball and the second last defender, and not just a crime be also a manner I offside.
They all carry the body part.
Yes. So now if you look at where the assistant referee was standing, he was a little bit late. He was a little, yeah. I hope say OTA on Amkwanso Aoko, because me catch and say. Se me sha na me mu bibi o ma ono kwa na o doubt ko we nipa we nipa se nipa we ade fru mu na se ya o se the city. So if you look at this picture here paint here, then what you say the player was ahead both the ball and the second last defender, and what you say na ojina offside position.
But ref ebani sa so around the 33rd minute it's an error to me man
part of the game. We are human beings. That is why the Biamijina can say. That is why FIFA say the fact of the matter is anytime you are the referee who at that particular moment, only second look. They said yeah, Abrofuni second look. I go share VR bano. Or second look, I don't think it's enka. BBC only second look. And Rana man say that particular moment, what did you see?
Okay.
The only yell nachi. And it's all contrast here. Near review matches now. Near the who said no next time. Where should be your position? Or they are saying next time I saw no back no bet me Gina second last defender no and chain. So they are saying and these are the things and it's a basana a error. That is why we are human beings. It's a basana then one of your mistakes will benefit somebody one day. And two teams said this error it has benefited Kotoko.
It changed the course of the game.
For that one, they mean to me, Kevin, but I'm talking of my you are a coach. You are a coach, you can say it, but to me, may come a technicalities about my referees. And the referee made an error, whether he changes the game or not, for that one day.
Okay. But that brought a red card.
For that one, that is true. But people were talking about the red card. Let's replay and let's see.
So right after this, Osaya Ebepiaba.
Yeah.
And now collision BBC ref. It was so clear and 9 was so was a bit dangerous. Apart from that, and it's contact to the ball. And Okan Sembi back was he the last defender? Can you say that?
Yes, he's the last defender. Last defender. I was a moment a goalkeeper. Obe every penalty area no. Onya he becomes an outfield player.
Okay.
Ultimately, said the original penalty area no better than one number be abo ni bi no. Moment obe free penalty area no. Now nensa good na chance obe players or outfield player. And you are the soccer ball na a foul. Na moment there na be red card na you ask yourself, what is he doing? Was he denying a goal or denying an obvious goal scoring opportunity? Now here, Sanka nensa anka ball na anka Kotoko player nobody can catch him. Obiti now was a goal. So the goalkeeper denies an obvious goal scoring opportunity by ordering Sakoka Bono outside the penalty area.
In addition to the foul.
That's it. And what we do is Danelai got it right. Penalty, red card. A free kick, red card. So a direct free kick, red card. And now, you know. Danelai, perfect.
Yes, I agreed with him.
Perfect.
But ref, my side work on Chile, but yeah, share become Chelsea Susuni Olympics game no. Now share defender Imame, share defender closely, Mame, na share reaction. On ne attacker, no. Watch it very, very carefully. After say attacker niya access to the ball, no, defender ne reaction towards the attacker. Watch it very closely. Never opinion, Mame.
Tactical foul.
Yes. In the area. So what is it?
It should have been a penalty for Brekum Chelsea.
But the referee was so close.
Yes. Because Obobo, he didn't play the ball. Obstructing.
Yes.
So far as obstructing, Obobo. I said now yes, I foul. No. Said be and why yes also and Brekum Chelsea player no. Ebenya access to the ball more than the goalkeeper. So what I say, Ebenya access to the ball and was a ball. So one of the errors I've been saying.
What referee ref? What kind of error?
If you look at you, Basa, Yama on your mom, maybe I say we run out in clear view of the situations. The clear view of the situation. Look at where he was standing.
No, be na ref.
For that one, that is what Mika said. At times, master, officiating the room, baby, Anna, Muya Moboka Grau. Who to me can now take a decision was a bedroom. I'm telling you, sir, one of those things I officiating encounter. Until I'm going to review matches. You review matches. Near the next time, if I say referee, because Yamano area have me and saying, I saw far.
Okay.
And Jemudia, I say, would you penalty area? Yama get 1, get 2, get 3. I finance over. And yes, offer get 3 and offer get 2. It's one go first get 1 way as get 2 na. I better one clear view.
Na no be a block get 3.
Oh, be a blocking na me catch say also say the defender may anticipation. The be a me catch no. Be a defender be clear ball no. But we've been telling them say anytime incident on the penalty area get closer to the penalty area so that you can see everything when you take a decision. Also be ojina be agitum say net here. Look at Kotoko red card now. Danelai, where was he? He was closer to the incident. And so we are permitted BHL TV. But I doubt it. Now they're born inside. And so they now replay. But look at where he was. No, or who said, baby, I'm no, who said a born inside. All the mention, tell you, baby, the same thing offside. Then I can't. Yeah, you're born by grand here who say offside. Until say, in a second look. All the mention. It's a passana. What to me, man. The benefit of the doubt.
There was this tackle ref, no share never opinion my Wadaruma. The Obakane final, what the game next year. Watch this very closely. No, ref trim.
Oh yes, I would show. One, look at how he outstretched. Boot in a head on the buy. Look at the stretch. It's a serious foul play, and a serious foul play is a tackler which endangers the safety of the player. As I said, was here, you know, you were at strike or attempt to strike right foul. Oko to one sa, no one yam to cry no. Referee want to mount ultimate and the foul tiao.
What is Osaka Kwamu?
That is, and if you look at this tackler, it's a serious foul play, and you know, show Hefan and an odeko, any foot no, and I stand no so odeko. And anytime they say Senka. And yeah, you cry and Kakabia, and this ball will not play ball more than 1 year.
Yes.
Can come bobo. That is why FIFA see and punishes serious foul play. No? So serious foul play, which endangers the safety of the player. So referees next time, men did ball nachi straight sir. Who do ball nachi straight? Okay. All the time, who remwa the amount 3 gates. I ain't found a far. Sa ball particular way I know I'm sure be food than a lie. And I was telling your referee, we said, so we shall be or plot to the game on two breaker.
Yeah.
Plot to game because he knows what he's doing. On himself, when I Newton a kuta ball, maybe a Newton before. If we say, or share ball the first 10 minutes, on himself, you'll be a body ball. It's so kuta ball on the baby alcohol. Okuta ball on himself, and I'll it is so decay. Whoever knows now, and to a foul, I won't even catch it. So these are the things that we are expecting from our referees. So betting me perform so that Ghana League betting me acquire.
Referee you has say we a bit technical. We know you're for the streets in Tina here, but she has said there was an offside call against an attack for Become Chelsea. But Odi should be far born the banner. Never opinion no said they are now Odi banner. Become Chelsea had access to the ball, but also already with them.
At the time of the game, my counsel say, at the time of the pass, where was this player?
So the offside refers to this guy.
That's it. Okay. And you might think, say, Obaji way offside. No way. Obaji way offside because on the first receiver of the ball.
Okay.
It's at the time of the kick, where was this player?
Not them.
And it's your demo there. Forget it. Where there's all those at that time there. And the amount say, if you are in doubt, don't waste it. Take time. And the trainer who said, now, this player has got the access now. They reflected, said no way. That means that's a player offside. So the offside refers to this player, but not the second player.
I mean, sure, no question about Cooper and Ampes Busa. I don't know your lines in a tire late, sir.
Also, medical catch or say, read the assistant, my assistant referee. Read the assistant referees now. We have 3 things to do at the same time. And they say, oh, yeah, say, oh, yeah, mistake. What my referee know? Match in the say. And today be a catcher or say. Who the only shake until the American 30 meters old. And you dash. As I said, was sprinting dash. And the time be a look so a good assistant referee. Both say, over crabble. After the crabbing, you jog, then you dash. What you say, what sideways say?
Crab, or crab.
Also, say the coto say, I know. Also, say, okay. And you both say action. At the time, my nipa never found that time, watch any flag. Then you dash straight. You sprint. Say the bear. Ubon say BBS into Ubon social will be a good now. Uber to make it to the flag post. Or do flag post, my boss say be an answer to 1 step. No, Baby indicates go kick, outside. Ubon say, oh, yeah, come on. Say, I still refusing that be a catch them. A bassabo said, oh, enjoy game, no. Ubon will be passing or share. None the ref who say, oh, what you may. I don't know how I still refusing. I just said, be our said out. That time I pass, Ubon will be a ball. Far and one bush to be. And whenever bounce now, she was a young fair. The back kick one while late. I want to bounce at that time now, or sprint here now, hotel. And if you want any movie, now referee. And to that time, benefit to you for don't go there and enjoy the game. You are there for a business. And it is how to enjoy game when you bounce. Now, Quack fancy baby.
No, her center.
What her referee, no, what her nipple coaches, no majuma, players prepare or camp, a basana. Almost sweating the other day, a year quack. And these are the things are so we are praying, says now Joe was on a person there, medical catcher. And there's a seer and a young formation say, she said, we're regaining the conscious, Papa, TRK at Tifu. And my auntie said, Papa, offering the chromo bar, the Visa Coco see, an accident, say nyame aye adom and now sisi anopa de neighbor studio na say manya bibi say otimi akasa a complain say pains bi na oti nti e bom pa say nyame na adom a bibi abe kama na ma say Refugee Association of Ghana so we say nti be o issue press statement ama obia na onim the condition no obeti sa condition say the be ya ahoto ebeba nti say me fi akasa
for this bit
e be sere mo say mo fa mpa bo ndi na chi na bibi e be si aye nyame da masibe
General Saudi Africa ladi akwa koguno udi can start referee atifo ni accident no ref asama abi kakra say yen consumer umpire kakra mfama no na yen dani over mfama wadaroma
okay me gidi pass a weekend the referee kala wan ko be bia voice ni muda ho pa muda ho
say be do Friday ni ebo umpire
nti on to say ya mai na okay yemra na yemedi enkomo kakra ye ni what